Hello everyone, this is Glory from Felicitas Travel, and I'm gonna tell you how to experience the Miami nightlife on a budget or even for free without having to compromise too much, right? I'm gonna tell you about nice places, not like some hole in the wall. So let's start right away. So let's start with what I personally did in Miami. So I have already recommended Airbnb Experiences, like I said before. I am not sponsored by Airbnb, I wish. There's this section called Experiences on Airbnb, and that's where I found a tour of the Wynwood Art Street, and it's combined with a bar hop. So basically you go from bar to bar, and in between each bar you'll walk through the Wynwood area, and the host shows you the murals and gives you the names of the artists and background on the different art that you can experience there. It's a beautiful place. You cannot go to Miami and not go to Wynwood. But this tour in particular is amazing because not only was it very cheap, I would say we paid anything between $30 to $40 each on that tour. And it includes a drink. So they take you to 4 or 5 clubs, and in between there's also the tour of Wynwood and the murals. The two places that I enjoyed the most were one called Woodtavern. It was just very down to earth. Some places are great for you to go and take pictures and it looks nice and whatever. Like, sure, we all want to take that Instagram story in a very luxurious looking club, which we did go to a few like that, but Woodtavern is like the place where if you really want to have fun and vibe and dance the night away, that's where you go. And also the ladies will love to hear this, they have free drinks for ladies on Wednesdays. And you don't pay an entry fee. You don't have to pay anything to get in the club. So you could literally just go and drink for free. The other place that I loved, I can't decide between the two because I like them for different reasons, but it was definitely my other favorite place. It's a speakeasy actually, and it's called Koyotako. So a lot of people already know this place, especially if they're already from Miami, but Koyotako looks basically like a regular taco place, taco store. But in the very back, like once you pass the bathrooms, if you go to this one specific door at the end and knock and wait, there is a bouncer there that will take you through a hallway that leads to these curtains and then this very, very dark room at the end. And there's something about like, you know, the secrecy of it, even though like a lot of people know about it, but still it just feels very naughty. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it really does. And then you just enter this very dark room. I don't know, I even like how dark it is. It was just so fun. The music that was playing was so dope. I remember it being Afrobeats, and you're gonna have to dance. Like, people will pull you to dance. I loved it. So Koyotako. And of course, once you're done drinking and dancing, you can go to the front of the store and get some tacos. Hey, has this video been helpful so far? Because it would help me a lot if you could just subscribe. I'm so close to meeting the requirements to be able to monetize, so please subscribe if any of my tips have been helpful so far. That's it. Let's go back to the video. Miami is not just the clubs, right? There's so many other activities that you can do that are just unique and different that can be just as fun as going to the clubs. Another experience that I did through Airbnb Experiences was a glow night kayak. Basically, it's these glow-in-the-dark kayaks that you take on this marina/river with the host, and all lining up the marina are these luxurious yachts and all these luxury apartments and like all the lights of the city. It's gorgeous, and if you are lucky like I was, you might get to see a manatee because there's a bunch of manatees in there. They're very shy, but you might get a peek at them. This glow-in-the-dark experience, they also give you stuff to decorate yourself with, like glow sticks that you can put on as necklaces. It was just very exciting and different and beautiful and special. It felt very special. And it's pretty affordable. It was $39. And the host was amazing. He's very patient. You get life jackets. It's all very safe, but it's really fun. It's worth it. It's cheap. It's a unique, special experience. I 100% recommend that you do it. Also through Airbnb Experiences, there's so many other options just to give you an idea of like fun, unique, cheap options. They have boat tours during the night, or even like sunset boat tours. They have paddle boarding at night or during the sunset, salsa night, dance experiences where they teach you how to dance salsa and bachata. Sip and paint, something called a moon magic, which is like a spiritual cleanse. So people, you know, if you're really into that, you have experiences like that too. There's so many options. It's very much worth it to look it up and do a little research. Hey, I know you're searching for Miami tips, but if you ever visit New York City, I have an Airbnb tour. It's a food tour in a secret neighborhood. I'm a native New Yorker, so I have all the insight. You know, it's in the description box if you want to book my experience. That's all. Back to the video. And now what I know so many of you are probably waiting for, the free stuff. There are so many bars in Miami, and I think every night of the week you could find a bar where you could drink for free. A bar or a club. Especially women definitely have more options, but men too, I got you too, guys. So I'm gonna give you a list, but I'll leave more details in the description box, so check it out. I'll leave you like links for discounts as well, through, you know, Tour Rater, Airbnb, just so you can help yourself out, like maybe with some discounts or whatever. But yeah, so some of the places are Woodtavern, like I mentioned, on Wednesdays. There's a place called Purdy Lounge where you could go Thursdays to drink for free. That's women as well. Shots Miami, men also get a good deal out of that, because women drink for free on Wednesdays, but men also get half off drinks, and from 5 to 10, and you get 50-cent wings. So I think that's a really good deal. That's a really, really good deal, and it's a nice place. Like, these are not holes in the wall kind of places, right? So the bar on Fridays, women drink for free. There's like so many. So I'm gonna leave that list in the description box. Definitely look it up. If you really just want to drink for free, like you don't want to spend a dime, ladies and men. Also, you could go to these places. Obviously, they're giving women these free drinks because they're trying to attract the straight men, of course, to go to these places where there are like so many women. I would just say, be respectful, approach women, but if she rejects you once, don't try again, leave her alone. Just be respectful in your approach, because I will get you. I won't, but like still, like don't do that. Don't, you know, be respectful. Besides from these bars where you could get free drinks or half off, there's other stuff that you could do for free too. There is Eventbrite. You could always look up any free activities. Just go to the location, go to, you know, the filters and look for free stuff on Eventbrite. There's also Yelp. You can find free stuff that you can do on Yelp, and you can even do free tours, even night tours, through a website called Free Tours by Foot. They do daytime and nighttime, so definitely look those up. I'll leave them in the description box. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I wish. But yeah, like, you could just show up to Miami without planning and find, you know, free stuff to do. But I would say your best chance is if you do a little bit of planning before you go. I know some of you might not like that. A lot of people like to be spontaneous, but what has worked for me when I've been on a budget while traveling is always like doing a little bit of planning. The earlier you do it before your trip, the better. So for example, I did all of the research to go to Miami a month before going there. It took me like 3 days to organize the whole thing, but still, like, I got very cheap flights, very cheap accommodations, all of that, and a lot of that had to do with booking and buying flights and all that a month ahead. You don't have to plan every second of the day. You can leave like some open hours to do whatever. That's what I do too. But it's always good to have, like, at least I would say this is my rule of thumb. I like to plan at least 1 or 2 activities per day and then leave the rest of the day open for each day for like being spontaneous. But like at least having 1 thing or maybe 2 things planned, reservations made for restaurants, all of that, whatever it is. But yeah, good luck guys. I hope this helps you. Please leave me any comments below of questions you might have, that maybe things that I didn't mention here, other details about Miami. Give me a thumbs up if the video helped you. Subscribing would also really help. I'm almost able to monetize. I'm like less than 400 subs away from being able to monetize. So if you want to help me with that, if any of my videos have helped you, please subscribe and watch at least one of my videos in its entirety. That would help so much to get to the requirements to monetize. And share my videos if they help you. If you know other fellow travelers that could benefit from my videos, please share.